Hello. Happy Friday. It is Fruitful Friday. I'm Intellex and I'm here with your light and love of the day. We will only be on here for a few minutes like we normally do. We keep it short and sweet. But as it is Fruitful Friday, I want you all to remember that productivity happens. It just takes a little time. So do not settle on your gifts. Don't settle when it comes to you and what you believe you deserve. Don't just get the next thing that comes offered to you, because you're worth more than that. You were created to be great. You're created to do great things. And if you just settle for what you think you can get, people will never experience the greatness that you have within you. So don't settle, okay? If it's going to take years to get to where you need to be patient. Have that patience. Do what you need to do in order to make it happen, because at the end of the day, it's not about what someone gives you right now. It's about the experience you put in. It's about you caring for yourself enough to not settle for crumbs. And nowadays, a lot of people are willing to settle their beliefs, their morals, and all these things just for $1, right? Money does not buy everything. And in reality, people don't want money. They want the outcome of what money can get them. You know, they might want that home. They might want that vehicle. They might want this and that, things that will fulfill them in different ways. But if you can let people know that you are willing to settle for any and everything, you're going to get any and everything. You know, you have to have some type of standard. You have to have some type of foundation, some type of moral standing, moral grounding when it comes to having what you want and getting what you want. Because if you don't stand for anything or something, you'll fall for anything, right? So when you are willing to settle and you let people know that you're willing to settle, they will treat you a certain way. And people treat you the way that you treat yourself. So if you handle yourself any kind of way, don't have any type of discipline, don't care about what you get, as long as you get something, people are going to react to how you respond to yourself, right? So when it comes to the gifts that you are willing to give to this world, to share with the world, don't settle on your delivery. Don't settle on, oh, somebody wants me to feature here, but they're shortchanging you. Or somebody wants to have me as a guest here, or somebody wants to give me some type of platform. But when you do your research and realize that you're the only one being treated this way, then you have to look back and say, is it because I'm not holding up to my own moral standards, or I'm just letting them do whatever? You know, because you control the narrative when it comes to people. You control how people respond to you, how people act towards you, what they can and cannot do to you. So when you have a foundation that is sturdy, when you know who you are and are confident in what you can do and your ability, it's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's not about the recognition, because you're not doing it for any of those things. Those things come along the way. Success comes, but it also takes time. So if you are looking for success and if you're looking to get to a certain level, don't settle. Don't sell yourself short. Don't put yourself in a situation where people only know you for certain things. You know, don't limit yourself. The only limits that you can put on yourself is from you. The only limit that you have is with you. You know, so don't limit yourself. Don't sell yourself short. And don't compromise on your beliefs and on your gifts, right? If someone doesn't accept you, go somewhere else. If one door closes, find a window. If the window is broken, create your own, right? If you're not welcome at one table, make your own table. Sit at your own table and invite people to come over. You don't have to do things a certain way to be accepted. Like within the entertainment industry, there's so many people in that field competing to be, you know, in different roles, different scenes, and different movies, different whatever, right? Some people will sell themselves short for $1. Some people will get roles and scenes that are uncomfortable for them, but because they might need the money, they'll do it. So in turn, they're settling, they're compromising their beliefs as well as their gifts, because, you will be provided for. Your gift will make room for you, but it will only make room for you when you decide not to settle on your gifts and not to compromise on your beliefs and not to compromise on yourself. Because compromising yourself, compromising your beliefs only hurts and hinders your progress. If you are really looking to be successful, and if you're really looking to advance and elevate, the best way to do that is to maintain your foundation, maintain your moral beliefs, your moral standards, and to let people know and to walk in that. Because if you treat yourself any type of way, and if you're willing to settle for any and everything, that's all you are going to get. But when you have higher standards for yourself, when you have higher standards for your life, when you know what you can offer is priceless and that people need to have a certain way to approach you in order to get what you have, then that's how you'll be treated. But don't think that just because you're not seeing progress now, that progress is not going to happen for you. Just because you don't see the greatness of it now doesn't mean that it's not going to be great later, right? It always gets better later. It always is greater later. Everything takes time. All the successful people and the ones who are household names and the ones who have or are doing well for themselves, it took them a long time to get there. So be patient with yourself and don't settle on that first offer you get, that first compliment you get, that first whatever that is for you. When it comes to who you are, know who you are for yourself. Don't just believe what other people tell you. Know who you are for yourself. Validation comes from within, right? So validate yourself. Know what you're worth. Walk in that worth and don't compromise and do not settle, because you are worth way more than what you are giving yourself credit for, right? We are supposed to be producers. Like I said, it is Fruitful Friday, so we should be producing at a high level at all times. And in order to produce the proper fruit that's within you, you have to cultivate you. You have to go within and learn who you are so that you can know what's for you and what's not for you. And that will go back to you not settling, because when you know what's for you, you will gravitate towards that, and the things that are not for you, you'll push away and be, no, thank you. This is not for me. I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna wait for what's mine, and what's yours will never miss you. So if success is yours, it will never miss you. And success looks different based on who you ask. So that is pretty much all that I wanted to talk to you all about today. Do not settle. Don't compromise on your beliefs or on your gifts just for a come up, just for some change, just for some things. Because some things money can't buy. Money can't buy you your reputation back. Money can't buy you your confidence. Money can't buy you validation. Money can't buy you peace. There are some things that are worth more than money. And it's not necessarily money. That's just an example that I brought up today. But you can fill in the blank. Don't compromise your beliefs or your morals or your gifts for fill in the blank. And that could be your affirmation for the next month. All right. But just challenge yourself to stay true to yourself and to be grounded enough to stand for something so you don't fall for anything. All right. So it is the end of the month, July. We have so much in store for you all with Intellect Entrepreneur Agency. Definitely go to our page, check us out, go to our YouTube channel, sign up for our email list. If you have not, it is free $99. We have so much in store for July. Check it out. Our newsletter will be being sent out tomorrow. So if you have not signed up, definitely do so. And of course, stay true to yourself. Never settle, never compromise, and stand strong on what you believe, and don't let anybody knock you off your game. All right. You're more powerful than you think you are. You're worth more than you give yourself credit for. And keep being the amazing you that you are. Keep producing, even if it's something small. Those little moments, those little steps, and those little milestones add up to something better. Give yourself the patience, because everything takes time. Greatness takes time, and success takes time. So if that is where you're going, be patient with yourself and always stay true to yourself. And until next time, have an amazing Friday and an awesome weekend.